Welcome to the science class, children. I hope you all are fine. Children, today I will tell you about the ignition temperature. Ignition temperature is also known as kindling temperature. Now, the lowest temperature, or we can say the minimum temperature at which any combustible substances catches fire, is called as its ignition temperature or kindling temperature. डिफरेंट सब्सटेंसेस हैव डिफरेंट इग्निशन टेम्परेचर. कोई सब्सटेंस किसी टेम्परेचर पर जलता है, दूसरा सब्सटेंस फिर किसी और दूसरे टेम्परेचर पर जलता है. तो सभी डिफरेंट चीज़ों के अलग अलग अपने इग्निशन टेम्परेचर्स होते हैं. नाउ आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दिस एग्जाम्पल दैट वी कैन बॉयल अ पेपर कप ऑन अ स्प्लिट लैम्प. We can boil water in it. It is because part of the heat energy supplied to the paper cup passes on to the water. As a result, the ignition temperature of paper is not achieved and it does not catches fire. बड़ा अमेजिंग सा है कि we can boil water in the paper cup on a split lamp. Because when we supply heat energy to the paper cup, then entire heat energy supplied to the paper cup, it reaches to the water and just increases its heat and helps the water to boil. In doing so, the ignition temperature of paper is not reached, and as a result, it does not catches fire. Now, ignition temperature, white phosphorus is a non-matter and its ignition temperature is 35 degree centigrade. यानी कि 35 degree centigrade temperature पे it catches fire. Now it is very clear that during summer very often our room temperature rises to 35 degree centigrade. 35 degree centigrade तक तो पहुंच जाता है हमारे रूम का टेम्परेचर. As a result of which white phosphorus, if we keep it in the room, it will catch fire spontaneously. Spontaneously means on its own. Why it catches fire on its own? Because its ignition temperature is only 35 degrees centigrade. Means ignition temperature means the minimum temperature at which white phosphorus can catch fire is 35 degrees centigrade, which was there in our room. Another example is of matchstick. When we strike any matchstick on the rough surface of the matchbox, it catches fire. We know that the tip of the matchstick is made up of a chemical called as red phosphorus, along with some more other chemicals. When we strike it on the matchbox, friction occurs because the surface is rough, and we know, we have already studied that friction generates heat. And in this case, the heat generated due to friction is enough to light the matchstick, to light the chemical placed on the matchstick. Moreover, the wood of the matchstick is also very special. It is of particular kind, and its ignition temperature is attained by the heat produced at the tip of the lighted matchstick. जब हम उसको रब करते हैं मैच बॉक्स के रफ सरफेस से, तो फ्रिक्शन की वजह से जितनी भी हीट लिबरेट होती है वो काफ़ी होती है रेड फॉस्फोरस, जो कि मैच स्टिक के टिप पर है, उसको इग्नाइट करने के लिए. और इसके अलावा मैच स्टिक की जो वुड है वो भी एक स्पेशल तरीके की होती है, जो उसी हीट से उसका इग्निशन टेम्परेचर पूरा हो जाता है और वो जलने लगती है. फाइन. Another example is about the burning candle. Now we know that the burning candle goes off when we blow over it strongly. जब आप तेजी से फूंक मारते हैं तो it goes off. What is the reason behind it? There are two reasons behind it. Number one, when we blow any candle, the air current lowers the temperature of the burning wax vapors below their ignition point. जो वैक्स वेपर जल रहे हैं कैंडल के अंदर, वो एक पर्टिकुलर अपने इग्निशन टेम्परेचर पे चल रहे हैं, लेकिन जब हम ब्लो करते हैं कैंडल को, तो हम उस टेम्परेचर को कम कर देते हैं, और वो इग्निशन टेम्परेचर से भी कम हो जाता है, जिसकी वजह से वैक्स पेपर जल नहीं पाते। सेकेंडली, ब्लो करने में हम विच एयर इज ब्रीथ आउट, वी ऑल नो दैट इट इज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, and it is the property of the carbon dioxide that it extinguishes fire. कोई भी कहीं फायर लगी हो या कोई चीज़ जल रही हो तो उसको बुझा देती है. It is one of the property of the carbon dioxide. These are the two reasons which are responsible for the burning candle to goes off when it is blown strongly. Is that clear to you? Now we can conclude that for producing a sustaining combustion, 3 things are very necessary. किसी भी चीज़ के जलने के लिए 3 चीज़ें बहुत ज़रूरी होती हैं. नंबर 1, the substance should be combustible. सब्सटेंस ऐसा होना चाहिए जो जल सके. Secondly, there should be continuous supply of oxygen in the air. We have already done one activity that air is necessary for combustion. And third is the temperature should be above the ignition temperature of the combustible material. इतना टेम्परेचर उस combustible चीज़ का होना चाहिए कि उसके ignition temperature से ज़्यादा हो. Now there are 4 types of combustion: slow combustion, rapid, spontaneous and explosive. I will explain you all these 4 types one by one. Let us see the slow combustion. Slow means which takes more time. When a combustible material burns at a slow or moderate rates, this is called as slow combustion. Slow combustion occurs when there is insufficient supply of air, when air is not proper. Such combustion never gets really completed. Incomplete combustion होता है जब स्लो कम्बशन होता है, पूरी तरह से चीज़ नहीं जलती. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, बर्निंग ऑफ काउ डंग केक्स, वुड. These are some examples of slow combustion. Another is rapid combustion. It is the combustion when combustible substance burns at fast rate, like gaseous fuels. All the gaseous fuels generally undergo rapid combustion, and rapid combustion occurs only when there is sufficient supply of air, and in this combustion is complete. So the basic difference between slow and rapid is this: in slow, combustion is incomplete; in rapid, combustion is complete. In slow, there is insufficient supply of air; in rapid, there is sufficient supply of air. Slow combustion takes more time to burn, and rapid combustion, the substance burns at fast rate. This is the basic difference between these two. Another is spontaneous combustion or explosive combustion. Spontaneous means on its own, अपने आप जी जब जलने लगती है उसे बोलते हैं spontaneous. When combustible substance catches fire on its own, even at the room temperature, I have already told you the example of white phosphorus or a piece of sodium metal. These 2 things can undergo spontaneous combustion if they are kept in air. Explosive. This is very special type of combustion, explosive combustion. When a mixture of any combustible material and air, किन 2 चीज़ों का मिक्सचर होना चाहिए? Combustible material and air, they burn completely in a very short span of time in a closed space. An explosive combustion takes place. जब कोई combustible material air के साथ burn होता है बहुत कम समय में और एक closed space में, तो उसे बोलते हैं explosive combustion. इसका सबसे बढ़िया एग्जाम्पल होता है क्रैकर्स. जो आप बम जलाते हैं वो क्या होता है, उसमें कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल होता है और जब एयर के कांटेक्ट में आता है और क्लोज्ड स्पेस होता है तो एक्सप्लोसिव कंबशन टेक्स प्लेस. कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल इन सच कंबशन बर्न्स अनकंट्रोलेबली. हमारा उस पर कोई कंट्रोल नहीं होता, फ्री सप्लाई होती है एयर की और लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ हीट इज लिबरेटेड एंड देयर इज ऑलवेज a sound of an explosion. A very good example for this is cracker. A sudden and rapid reaction takes place. As a result, there is an evolution of heat, light and sound energy. In explosive combustion, there is evolution of heat, light and sound energy. and reaction accompanied by an explosive sound, and this explosive sound is called as combustion, is called as explosion. Hope the things are clear to you.